Hey, I just thought I would share what I do on leg days for warming up. The first thing I do usually is just kind of sit on that bike for about 5 minutes, or I'll walk on a treadmill for about 5 minutes just to get the blood flowing and to get my legs kind of loosened up. The next thing I'll do is put some bands around my knees. These are from Rogue Fitness, but there's all kind of little short, like 12-inch bands. And then I'll take a step back and do some walking side step squats to kind of open up my hips and get them warmed up. Step, squat, step, squat, step. My squat gets a little bit deeper as I loosen up. This is also a great finisher to any leg day. Really kind of works your outer glutes. Be a good burnout set. That's about all I'm going to do on that. The next thing I do is take a foam roller and I'll kind of roll my upper back so I can have the mobility to grab the squat bar. And I'll kind of roll my lower back and around my glutes, and then I'll roll my hip flexors, which is kind of interesting. So basically, I'm on my back, I take my hands and I close my elbows so I can hit that muscle right behind my back. I was kind of loosening it up. But what this does is increase my mobility just to be able to grab the bar whenever I'm under it. I get my hands out to the side. You don't do this very long. Just close your elbows. So you can hit those muscles along your spine, and this will increase your mobility to open up. Here's another one I'll do. Just kind of put my low back on it. Just kind of roll back and kind of roll right on top of my glute. This is actually pretty good now that I did the side stepping squats. But this allows me to kind of open up my hips and get deeper into my squat. Sometimes I'll roll my glutes too. Just kind of side to side motion. All right. The last thing I'll do is roll my hip flexors. So if you're a dude, you got to make the shift, right? So you want to kind of come across, shift, kind of got my knee out. You just kind of lean in, being careful, and just kind of hitting your hip flexor. I'll keep my knee out, just kind of get some flexibility. And this just kind of helps me get deeper into the squat. When I'm doing squat sets, before I get to my working sets, like today, I think I got like sets of 3 to 5, so they're going to be a little bit heavy. I'll do, maybe 135 5 times or 10 times, and maybe 185 a couple of times before I kind of progress up to my working set. So I don't even write those down, those first couple sets. It's real important because you kind of want to acclimate to it. That way when you get to your working sets, your heavier sets, you're ready to go. Doesn't take too long, but it will help prevent injury and definitely get you ready to kind of get in position. What I'm doing now is also good if you're doing hip thrusts, if that's an exercise that you're going to do, because having flexible hip thrusts will let you be able to thrust higher and, you know, at least a level or kind of bow up, and that allows a deeper contraction on your glutes. So this is one way to flex your hip flexors. Then you can do some different mobility exercises to flex and to open up your hip flexors, but this is just one way. That's about all I'm going to do there. So, all right, time to squat.